Are you ready for How to Funnel and Clash of Clans? Well, I'm your host, Halo Okraheads. We're talking about funneling 101 on the Dasher attack. Actually, we have a bunch here, and I want to show them to you. And I'm a little more grungy today. Have my grunge outfit on. Beard growing out the wazoo, but who cares? So let's look at this base and how to take it down. It's pretty simple. I came up with this strategy, and all it requires is a cup of funneling. I'm not getting on my clanmates, just talking about funneling, and do you actually see it? So the game plan is gonna do bowlers and king up here to the north. The queen is gonna get out of range of this dark elixir. She'll be able to take it down. She'll go south. And then I'll use baby dragons around the base, or he'll use baby dragons around the base. Now here in the core, this is where I had the sketch. This is where you gotta, the following plans are important. Knowing funneling. So you're gonna put 2 Valkyries on this side. They're gonna clear out these 2 structures. If they don't get the mortar, that's fine. Then over on the other side, so what you'll have left is the gold storages. Then you'll have the barracks, and then you'll break in. You'll jump right to the core. You put a heal right where these archer towers and expo is. They'll be full health with a rage as they go into the core. You can't fail. Vada boom bada bay. But you have to funnel outside in. Gold storages first. So let's see what happens, and let's get the rundown on it. Now this was the 3rd hit on this base. The first attack on this base, no, the 2nd attack on this base. The first attack on this base was just not as good, I don't think. The funneling wasn't quite there. Now I'm not sure, this baby dragon, yeah, that was not a good baby dragon. You don't want to just waste one. Honestly, a minion might have been able to get that. Oh no, wait, an arch, I don't know, a bowler could have done just as well. Doesn't matter, coming in here at you hot and steady using the king and the bowlers. Unfortunately, look, the king locked onto the wall. The funnel was not quite there yet again. I'll show that in the next video. We're gonna do a process here, but things are okay. Another tiny mistake, look at that. Put it in range of the cannon. Make sure that queen is all the way back. She can hug the very back of the wall. Just remember that. She can hug it. At the very end of it, the queen would have gotten more percentage, but even with that, the percentage was there. A couple mistakes have occurred. The CC is out. That's not a big deal. I wasn't planning to lure the CC, but it happened. So here comes the 2 Valkyries, just as I planned, and a giant with some wall breakers. Now pause it right here. Funneling issues. So if you bring in your Valkyries here in the core, they're going to go here, then they're going to hit the archer tower. They're going to skip the gold storage. This is what you need to do. If you put your Valkyries like right here on the wall, they'll target the gold storage, then they'll come to the dark elixir drill. And over here, you'll put them a little to the right, just so they'll wrap around this wall right here, come back into the gold storage. Again, they're not going to go to the mortar, or they shouldn't if you place it right. So let's see what happens. Now, a lot of people might be thinking, one, you have to have the heal needs to be heal. The heal here, he had the heal farther up. It's okay. Well, not really okay, but look. So look what happens here. He had a couple Valkyries go in here to the core, and he had the rest of his Valkyries come back to take the gold storage. And you might think, oh, the CC lured it. No, the CC did not lure it out. The gold storage is lured it out, and you had some over here as well. Then they went on to the CC. But because of that, see, these structures were taken down. These 3 right in the inner core were taken down. So once these Valkyries take down this building, of course they're going to lock onto this air defense. They're not going to take the jump to the town hall. I mean, it's simple mathematics, simple funneling, and just not enough Valkyries in the core, and thus funneling outside in. Guys, very important, basic 101. You've got to have it in your mindset. What is going on? Funnel outside in, okay? Outside in. It's outside in. Just get it in your head. Get it in your head. We're going to show another attack on this base that just kind of, yeah. Well, more funneling issues. Now this time, a couple things I would have done differently. He could have gotten way more percentage, just a few more mistakes. Beginning is fine, this is okay, doing exactly what needs to happen, using loons to lure those the dark air mines, but again, this baby dragon, not needed. Now, this one is okay. I like this one over here because it's going to help to create the king funnel. See, last time the king broke into this wall. This time, because of this will be here, the king and the bowlers will definitely go north, exactly what you wanted. However, these structures right here wasted too many baby dragons there. Just not needed. One more as well. It's just the funnel is not needed there. The Valkyries will not go there. It's just understanding. I know what he was trying to do. He's trying to get that mortar down, but again, that wasn't the problem in the first raid. The mortar was not the problem. It was the gold storages. So he wasted two baby dragons, which he could have used later for cleanup, and he needed to use later for cleanup. I think he's going to use another one right here as well. Just not needed. Yeah, see, this is not needed. Not needed at all because that air defense takes it down. So you needed these up. Look, you needed them up here to the north or somewhere else away from the air defense. So things are okay. This time things, well, he did a couple things right. Here comes the bowlers and the king, and the funnel is there for the Valkyries. And look, the king's going north. Exactly what you want. You want the king to go up there. He's going to get way more percentage, way more activity up there, more stuff going down, not hacking out a wall, wasting time. Okay. So this time, you see this Valkyrie? It went to that mortar. And that's okay. If you placed it right, it should have gone to the gold storage. He put it a little too far right, it seems. But it doesn't matter. You see that one Valkyrie? He panicked. He brought these in. Now, if he had just waited 1 second, he had these Valkyries over here. Look, these Valkyries were gone. If he had waited 1 second for that mortar to drop, he would have had the funnel. So the heal's perfect, exactly what they're going full health into the core, but yet again, look what's going to happen. So he has a bunch of Valkyries go to the middle, but look at this. These Valkyries right here, that's 4 of them. They're going to hit that and then come back to the gold storage. If these were down, they would have gone to the town hall. He just didn't, and he was late on the poison as well. If he had put the poison down immediately, he actually might have gotten it anyway. But again, funneling outside in, you can be patient. That mortar should not have been a problem if the Valkyrie was placed just perfectly. But even if it was, you can call an audible, let your Valkyrie take out the mortar, then bring in the rest of your Valkyries outside in funnel. So we have the 2-star on this attack exactly how I intended it to go as I sketched out this base for the players, and we finally got it done. However, there was a mini heart attack I almost had because a couple things. So this time, because he wanted to guarantee the funnel, he's going to use 2 baby dragons here to the south. Now, you didn't need to do this. You could have got more percentage, but this was the safe route, okay? This was the safe route, and it's fine. Sometimes you got to make sure it goes into the core if you're not feeling comfortable. So thus the 2 baby dragons, and they're going to go there. Obviously, you still want your 2 Valkyries on the outside here to take down those units, but that is the game plan. Now, look at what we've got here. This queen is going to get huge value. Again, having the queen go to the core or with the bowlers, not going to get as much as what she gets over here. She's going to get 6 structures. So there's the 3rd one. Not even taking damage. Look at this. This is called skilled attacking, using the queen to her utmost ability. And in fact, with her queen ability, you want to make sure you use it at the last second. Right when she's about to drop, that's when you use it. Tiny early there, could have waited like 2 more hits on her, and she would have been perfect. Again, at this moment, you want to put baby dragons. And I was live scouting this. You want to put your baby dragons before your kill squad, your bowlers. He needed baby dragons here to the right, get the percentage down and help on percentage. Very important stuff to do, but nicely done. We plan to put baby dragons to help out with the king up here in the bowlers. That way they're working in unison up to the north, so they're not taking as much damage. But look at here. So this, once these are cleared, this is when I had my heart attack. Where are the Valkyries? Drop them. I was like, drop them. Please drop them. Please drop them. Oh my God. I thought, great, this is going to be a fail. They're not even, the heal's gone. The jump might even disappear. And the Valkyries are still not down. He was using the baby dragons. Finally, they come in. But because the funnel was there, and as I pointed out, they're not going to backtrack to the gold storage. They're going to go straight for the town hall. They're going to take it down. Clutch. He came through. Fierce came through at the very end, thankfully. Even with kind of the lagging behind on the heal spell and a couple things. Got a decent percentage, honestly. 56%, could have gotten a little more. But great attack. Finally, using the sketch that I had put up on the base. Good stuff. It only took us like 5 hits. But we got it done in the end. But hopefully you will learn from that, my friends. Hopefully you shall learn. It's about funneling on these bases, okay? That's all that matters and all I'm looking at. And we are going to just speed this one up because yes, it's a beautiful 2-star and a very tough base because there are a lot of moving parts. But he's getting the job done using giants up here with some wizards. Very nicely done. But here is the main thing that you want to look out for. Now the queen is going to come here. She's going to walk south without a doubt. Well, now, yeah, at this moment, I was a little nervous she might not walk south, that she might go north, but where he placed her, it's more than likely she's going to path north because see this gap? That once this mortar goes down and taking down that builder site, it helped. But once the mortar drops, all these units to the south will pull the queen south. But this is where it gets all about funneling. You got to understand, if you're getting your Valkyries to the core, which that was the goal, you have to clear this whole section here. So what does that mean? You got to make sure your bowlers go over there and your queen is going to get this section. So all that there's left is for the Valkyries to go to the core. There's nothing else that can be done. So pop the ability, there she goes. Now this is where it gets really fun. This is what is going on with the base. This is tricky stuff because look at that. Rage on the bowlers and the king, but look at that. After this is taken down, the bowlers, most of the bowlers go north, some go to this mortar, but that's okay. You can tell the funnel is there. So looky here. Test Valkyrie, he's for the middle of the core. So this means this Valkyrie going to the core is going to trigger any double giant bombs if there's any, things like that. And look at that. Valkyrie's in the core. A little misplaced rage. Should have put the rage right over the town hall. I've talked about that before. But there you go. Funneling. Going to get the 2-star attack with the baby dragons. Nicely done, Island Nomad. Again, funneling. Got to see it. Got to make it happen. Let's try to find some other good funneling stuff and get the job done. Let's watch Squash Pro using a queen walk, eh? Queen walk. Now, queen walks, it's all about funneling. How do you get your queen to go where you want her to go? Well, look at this. Using a giant and a wizard. The giant was for the lure. So you look exactly what happened. This building was taken down. Because if this building here on the corner was not taken down, the queen could actually shift around. The builder hut was taken down and this by a wizard. So that means as she comes in, she's going to take down, well, she's going to clear the CC. And then she's going to go after probably that storage next. After the gold storage is taken down, let's see exactly how she passed. Okay, it's okay. No, she passed to this elixir. Then she... Okay, pass to the mortar, then she's going to come back. Okay, it's okay. Things are going well. She's going to take down that elixir. Now look, imagine this building was still up. Would she have passed south or north? She probably still would have passed south, but the odds of her going north are way higher. So thus the funnel, and that's how you know exactly how to get your queen to go south. She is going to go south exactly how he wants, meeting up with the golem and the kill squad here with the king, and there you go. You can tell the funnel is there, and thus the 3-star. I mean, this is perfectly executed, exactly how you want it done. Nothing can stop it. Now, you got to be aware of this air defense. Got to make sure you bring in your kill squad before your healers get locked on by that air defense, and that's exactly what he does. Squash Pro 101 showing us how it's done. Oh, yes. Now, look at this perfect jump. Doesn't jump into this section. He's going after the air defenses. I love it. I love it. Somehow the queen did not, she got stuck on a wall, but actually that's going to help him out a lot. King and the bowlers doing work, taking down these air defenses, taking down the enemy king, and the queen walk is really going to destroy the rest of this base, because the Tesla farm stands no chance with her ability. And there you go, my friends. Beautiful funneling activities. And I've already talked about loon pathing. You can watch that video. It's very in-depth if you want to learn about loon pathing. But this is about funneling and the queen walk into the funnel. We're going to get the 3-star. Oh, showing us how it's done. We're speeding that up because don't need to watch beautifulness. Just need to get by it and get another beautiful tack in. That's how you do it. Funneling. Now, most attacks, let's go with Sir Thomas. Let's see if he has a funneling. Let's see what he's got here. Okay, this is big time funneling. Heavy kill squad. If you're coming in with a kill squad like this, you have to make sure the funnel is there. So you want to always put your golems or giants down first, usually unless they're out of range. The wizards are out of range of the archer towers, but then you want to go outside in. So what that means is start on the outside structures first, then come towards the inside. And look at that, funneling perfectly. There you go. The bowlers. Some of the bowlers went to the mortar. Unfortunato. Let's actually run that back, and I'll tell you why that happened. So you see now. He funneled everything on the outside, but see, bowlers, when you drop them, they're going to go to that archer tower, I think, first, then the gold storage. And when they're on this gold storage, because these are going to be cleared, they're actually preferred. Usually, sometimes they prefer to go on the outside perimeter rather than take the jump and take down the wizard tower, and that's what happened. So for this funnel to be perfect, to make sure your bowlers go into the core, trying to get down that gold storage. And you could do that. So how could he get down the gold storage? You could get down the gold storage by making sure his golems were tanking and put wizards behind to take it down, or the queen or something like that. Thus to get his bowlers. I mean, he got the 3-stars, so it's not the biggest deal, but just to make sure that you're aware. So we have another Sir Thomas attack. Let's see. Okay. The goal, obviously, I believe, is for the queen to come south. That would make sense. And this is very nicely done. If you see army camps, it's a good way to funnel, because see the separation between the gold storage and this? So after the queen takes down this gold mine and this army camp is going to be taken down by the wizard, look what happens. See, the queen, look, the queen is closer to this side than the gold storage, because he used the army camp, which is a bunch of 5 spaces, I believe it is. So it's sometimes it's easier to funnel with an army camp if you're doing these sort of queen walks and things like that. And look at this wizard taking down that gold storage up to the north. Huge stuff indeed. Before it dies, drops it like it's hot. Now in this moment, the queen actually could go north or south. Actually, is she going to go north or south? She goes south. Okay, it was kind of in that moment I felt south was the way, but now she's going to get locked onto a wall. Okay, locking onto the wall, which actually is going to help her out. If she just pathed around, it would have been even worse. So nice funneling done there for the queen to make sure she went south to take down the enemy queen first, and then whatever she does from here on out, it's not the biggest deal. She's under heal, so we'll speed this one up because it's a mass hog attack. And yeah, all you have to do with these mass hogs attacks, make sure you put your heal spells near wizard towers, bomb towers, or possible double giant bombs. But usually most people are running double giant bombs near bomb towers or wizard towers or things like that. So just keep that in mind when you're doing that. Is he gonna swag oh no, he didn't swag the king. He's got the king in the south doing cleanup. And bada bing, Sir Thomas showing us how it's done. Again, funneling, my friends, it really comes down to it. If for whatever reason the queen did not take down the enemy queen, bad funneling, that would have probably been a fail without a doubt. Let's see Lando 2.0 and see kind of what went wrong. And now this is a unique attack. Let's see if it went down to the funneling issues and see how it's happening. again, trying to push her south, and it looks like she's going to go south because see this army camp? Yes, she'll hit the army camp, but she has nothing but to do but to go south. Look, take down the army camp, then go south. Perfect funneling on the queen. Now let's see what the rest of the raid looks like as far as funneling and seeing if it can be done. Lando 2.0 is a great attacker, so I haven't even seen this attack. Now using witches, maybe that was the problem, using witches, because witches at Town Hall 9, I don't even know. I haven't seen those in forever. So maybe that could have been the mistake. Maybe is he trying to bowler and witch it at Town Hall 9? This is very unique. I'm very surprised what's going on here. Let's see exactly what happens. I'm very curious. Okay. Now, yeah, I don't like that queen ability. I don't like it at all. That queen ability really messed things up. She needed it for later, or he needed it for later, because he put the rage there too. So honestly, because the queen dropped, this raid was over. But let's see if the funnel, if he's clutched and still keeps his composure. Nicely done. Look, funneling outside in. You notice he put the wizards on the outside first after the golem is tanking. And uh-oh. Come on. Oh no, the Tesla. This is funneling. He really couldn't do anything. The only thing he could have done here was drop. He could have, if you saw it in the moment, he could have dropped a loon on this Tesla and then a wizard right behind it. Because this army camp stayed up, and this is funneling, all these bowlers and witches went to the outside. If this army camp was down, all these bowlers would have gone to the core. Simple funneling 101. And he had planned to take it down, but that honestly, the Tesla probably ruined the whole raid. It really did. Because they didn't go inside the core with the king and golem help. All his witches and bowlers were left out by themselves. So, cool strategy. I think it would have worked. Got a little unfortunate misplaced rage with the queen, and then the funneling with the, honestly, the Tesla. He had the funnel. He understood what was needed to be done. So I'm not getting on that yet. He knew exactly how funneling works. So keep that in mind, guys, as you're going forward, because you definitely need it indeed. So guys, hopefully these little tips on funneling will help you out. Outside in, a lot of times that will work. I'm going to try to even do more videos on this in the future. Let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Subscribe for more awesome stuff. And clash on, my friends. Halo out.